Hello. I wanted to set this video up just a little differently, a little bit more cozy, a little bit more intimate, and you might be asking why. Is everything okay? Are you dying? Like, what's going on? I promise everything's okay. Everybody's good. Nobody's dying. But I do have an announcement to make, however. It's a little bittersweet, but overall I'm really excited. So without drawing it out any further, I am leaving Twitch. I can't believe I'm saying that. Oh my god. I will of course go into all of the details as to why, but for those that are looking for just the Cliff Notes version, long story short, I'm leaving Twitch and moving to YouTube. So if you want more detail, let me explain. So I've been on Twitch since 2016, and it's where I started my content creating journey, actually. It was my first kind of introduction to being on camera and, like, you know, making content of any sort, and I really fell in love with it. And there are a lot of aspects that I still really love about the live streaming and being able to have a community and things of that nature. But then, you know, you might be asking, well, if you love it so much, why are you leaving? Like, what the heck? So here are a few of the reasons. First of all is the platform. I am having a lot of issues being tied to this platform. It isn't the place that I used to love, that I originally fell in love with. And in the last, I think, 2 or 3 years really shown that for me, that it's just not the same, which is fine, and everything can grow and adapt, but it's just kind of growing and adapting in the way that isn't for me. I feel like this platform in particular is full of a lot of controversy and hypocriticism, and I think that every platform is going to have that, but I feel like I've kind of witnessed it firsthand. I don't feel supported on this platform as well. I don't feel supported by, the company itself. I feel like all genders kind of struggle on this platform, but in particular for women, I feel like there is an expectation that you must be sexy and you must be flirtatious and you must, you always have to be on for the entire time that you're streaming. And I feel like that part of it can be very draining mentally and physically as well. And I think that that's silly. I think that that's not what it should be about. And I feel like Twitch kind of accommodates to that behavior, which is not something that I want to be a part of. So my second reason is going to be my health. I've noticed more and more that my health has been declining. I believe ever since 2020, I have been sick a lot more. I've been sick a lot longer. I'm currently battling a sickness right now. I'm having to stop every 10 seconds so that I can cough and take a drink of water and blow my nose and a whole bunch of things. So I apologize if this video is a little sliced up and also if I'm sounding a little funny. My health is really taking a hit. It's affected my streaming schedule a lot, actually. I've had really horrible consistency because I'm always sick. I get sick a lot and I stay sick a lot longer than I feel like is normal. It's something that I'm looking into. It's something that I'm working on, but it's a journey. And honestly, it could just be the way things are, I don't know. Just getting older, whatever. I don't know. I'm only 30 years old, and I feel like that's, way too young to be having this many problems, but meh. I've noticed that streams themselves also have had a hard time on me. I feel so much more drained after a long streaming session. I'm mentally and physically, I'm exhausted by the end. I'm usually crashed out on the couch or immediately to bed or whatever it is. And it's just really hard because, if I have plans on, going to do something afterwards with family or friends or whoever, if I, want to be productive and try to get some more work done after a long streaming session or anything like that, it's just not something that I'm able to do. I just don't physically have it in me. I don't mentally have it in me. And then having the time to create everything as well has become increasingly more difficult as I've kind of leaned more into the world of YouTube and, trying to create more content in that way. I'm the whole production. I'm everything. I'm from, the content creator to the videographer to the editor to the photographer to, all of those things. I do everything. I'm a one-man team. And I'm okay with that, and that's fine, but at the end of the day, it's very difficult to justify, spending 4 to 6 hours live streaming when I could be putting that towards creating multiple videos, editing multiple videos, working on my brand and things of that nature. And so those are big things for me, the time consumption of it all, I talked about how the platform with Twitch, I'm, rather displeased with and things of that nature. Let's talk about YouTube and why I'm really, really enjoying that platform instead. One of it is that it just, at the end of the day, I'm finding out that it's just fitting my kind of content. It's fitting my kind of style, my personality. I just feel like I belong so much more there than I do on Twitch, just in the way of me creating content. I was talking to my good friend Jay about it, and he had mentioned, the difference between live streaming and video production, and he said they're drastically different. And he's absolutely right. And that might explain why I enjoy YouTube so much more, because I really do enjoy the whole video production. And I think that it is so much more clean and cut and much more interesting for me personally. It feels more like art, and that's where I thrive. So another reason is that I enjoy the fact that I'm able to kind of explore all of these different avenues of content. I can kind of make any kind of content that I want, and that's really, really exciting. I've watched YouTube for as long as I can remember. I don't even know when this platform came out, but I have absolutely loved YouTube for ages. I consume YouTube on a regular. I follow tons of, creators. I watch it in my downtime. I watch it, at night when I'm eating dinner. So it only makes sense to me that I would then want to create that content rather than live streaming, because I'll be honest, I don't really watch live streams. I open the platform, I do my job, I close the platform, and I don't open it again. Personally, it's not my jam to consume live stream content. I know for a ton of people it is, and I very much appreciate everybody who does, but for me personally, it's just not where it's at for me. So when you kind of get down to the nitty and gritty of YouTube, in the short experience that I've had with being on the content creating side, it has been so wonderful. I feel so welcomed as a small creator. I know YouTube has its own issues. I understand there is not without its own controversy, and there's all sorts of things that are still going on, a lot of problems that are going on with YouTube, but I feel like a lot of things that they're doing right. And the things that they're doing right are making a difference for me. I am able to grow on this platform. I'm able to show people my content on YouTube versus Twitch. When you had a couple extra viewers and stuff like that, it was nice, but it doesn't make or break things. When people watch your YouTube videos and you get that sort of feedback from people when they like it and they comment and things of that nature, like that, it just feels so much more personal, and it feels so much more intimate, and it feels, I don't know, I feel so much more proud and valued for my content at that point. Again, this is not the reason why I'm not trying to become a famous YouTuber or anything of that nature. I just enjoy the fact that I am valued, which I don't know who wouldn't want that, A big thing of it is that my schedule is more flexible. I'm able to, even in my moments like this, I'm super sick, right? I'm still dealing with a lot of congestion and not being able to talk a lot and things of that nature. That doesn't matter, because I have a backlog of content that I'm still able to work on and upload to YouTube, so that the consistency doesn't have to stop. And that's awesome. It makes me so happy to know, maybe I will miss 1 or 2 videos because I get behind in the schedule of editing and things of that nature, but overall, I can remain consistent even when I'm not healthy. And that makes me really, really happy and works a lot better for me. Not to mention that I have more freedom to edit at any given point in the day. Like I can be working on it, 8 in the morning. I can be working on it at, 11 o'clock at night, and it's fine. I don't have to worry about, being on at a certain schedule and being in there for, a certain amount of time. I can pop in and out. I can be anywhere. I don't have to be in front of my computer when I'm editing. I can take my laptop and go to a coffee shop and things of that nature. So there's a lot of flexibility there that I don't have with streaming. So at the end of the day, there's a lot of reasons, and I've put a lot of thought into why I want to leave Twitch. And I've thought about this for a long time. I've talked about it with just about anybody who will listen to make sure that I'm not making a huge mistake and not having some sort of rose-colored glasses about a different platform because it's new and shiny to me. I legitimately feel so right in this decision. But I've given you all the reasons. I've given you all the reasons why I'm leaving. Now, I want to tell you about all of the cool stuff and fun things that are coming because now I have the freedom to do so. So I talked about it a little bit earlier. There's all kinds of content that I consume and I love, and I am really excited to say that I want to try. So, I want to try doing cozy long plays, where I play Stardew Valley or Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom or, whatever it is. And, I can take my time and I can go through the whole thing because that's what people are looking for, is for these long playthroughs. Mind you, I'll probably do commentary on these because it's me. They may not be very often because I just got through talking about how the long streams are hard, but when I am feeling up for it, or when I'm like super addicted to a game such as Stardew or whatever it is, I can sit there and create content out of it, and that's really exciting. And I don't have to be super self-conscious about whether people are gonna want to watch it or like it or whatever. Like, there'll just be extra things that I can throw out there because I'll still have the consistent other content that I'm working on. YouTube's going to give me the chance to revisit a lot of games that people haven't been able to see me play. I get a lot of questions about if, have you played this game? Have you played that game? Have you, whatever. And, a lot of times the answer is, yeah, I have. But would I love to revisit it and make it a series on YouTube? Of course I would. I think that would be really, really exciting. So I think it'd be a lot of fun to replay a lot of the Resident Evil games that I've already played. I think it would be fun. I mean, I already have plans on replaying The Last of Us Part 2. Somebody just asked me if I, wanted to play Firewatch, and I have seen a playthrough of that game, but I've never played it, and I would love to do that. So it'd be really exciting. Another series that I would love to start doing is try videos. So I know a lot of people will see people who order a bunch of stuff off of Amazon and they'll be like, I'm just gonna see if this works or if it's worth anything or whatever. I would love to do stuff like that. I think it'd be hilarious. I think it'd be a lot of fun, and who knows, I might even find some stuff that's really cool to own and you guys can then know about it. Reaction videos of TikToks and stuff where you guys send me TikToks. I think that would be cool. Honestly, vlogs are a big thing that I really, really want to start doing. I'm obsessed with vlogs. I love it. It's it's kind of silly how much I love to watch somebody else just kind of going about their life. Whether, especially like when they're moving, if they're moving to a new place and then decorating that place and trying to figure out what works and doesn't work, and like weekly or monthly resets where they clean their house and stuff. Oh my God. I'm obsessed. I love it. And I would love to create that kind of content too. I think that'd be a lot of fun. So it may not be the most exciting because I'm kind of a homebody, but I think it could be fun. It could be something interesting to try if nothing else, right? One of the big things that I'm really excited to do, and it's been talked about for a couple of years now, and I've just never had the time to do so, is 18 plus gaming videos. And I know it sounds weird if you don't know what I'm talking about, but I have talked about with my community multiple times about those ridiculous games that you see on Steam. And I don't even want to say the titles of them because they're kind of crazy, but like, we all know which ones that we're talking about. And I think it'd just be really funny to do a series of those. Mind you, those won't go up on YouTube. They'll be on FryingPans. And if you guys know what FryingPans is, good job. If you don't know what FryingPans is, then links. They're down in my bio. Go ahead. It's not a cooking website. I will let you know on that one. I'm really excited about those. I think they're gonna be hilarious. I think they're gonna be silly and stupid and just a lot of fun. And who knows, maybe I'll figure out a way to blur pretty much the entire screen so that you guys can watch it on YouTube. I don't know. So I know that it's kind of sad that I won't be on Twitch and you won't have that immediate response with me anymore, but you'll be able to have so much more content to watch, so much more cool things to see, and a lot of different aspects of my life that you don't currently have access to, which is really exciting and really fun. So, right. So, come. So here's the kicker, right? I love, more than anything, and I'm not gonna get emotional, goddammit, I refuse. I love, more than anything, my community. I love my community. I love the friends that I have made on this platform. I love the group of people that have come together and become friends. And, you know, we hang out and we see each other at cons and have a wonderful, awesome time, and it makes me so happy, and it fills my heart every time that it happens. And I'm not going anywhere, right? Like, here's the here's the special thing. I'm not leaving, like, the internet. I'm just leaving a part of the internet. It's just not my jam anymore, and that's okay. We're doing something that is going to be better in the long run, because you're gonna see more of me in a different way, and that's really cool. So the last bit of news is that I am restarting my Patreon. I am doing it a little bit differently this time, though. Kind of transitioning it from the cosplay, though that is still very much a part of my life. Don't panic. Girls still doing cosplay. But kind of transitioning it from cosplay to video content. And I'm really excited about it. I've been kind of brewing on some ideas over the last month. It's gonna be super cheap. I literally have, I think, 3 tiers. The most expensive one is $10. So it's super cheap. I try to keep it cheaper than a Netflix subscription. So, you know, because we're all in that financial bind, and yeah. So for one of the tiers, it is literally just about the same price as your Twitch subscription. So if you were supporting me over on Twitch and you want to keep supporting me, first of all, fucking thank you. And second of all, you'll get even more content by subscribing over on Patreon for pretty much the same price. You'll get way more content, and you'll still have that kind of connection. So it'll be really cool. You'll get early access to videos that are going to go up on YouTube. You're going to get voting ability on the games that I play. You're going to have access to those 18+ video games that will be a lot cheaper than they would be on FryingPans. You're gonna, you know, be able to have monthly hangouts. I'm still gonna do hangouts where I do live streaming, and we do like a monthly hangout and we chat and have a good time and catch up on life and everything like that. Because I really truly, I don't want to lose that connection with anybody. I know it's gonna happen, but for those out there that I've really connected with, I really want to have, you know, that connection still. I want to know about things going on in your life. I want to know, you know, about everything that is exciting or scary or fun or not so fun, you know. I want to know about it all. I really love that aspect about it. I love that connection. So I don't want to lose that. So that's it. I'm really excited. I really appreciate you, and I can't wait to show you what I got in the future. So thank you so much for making it through this video. I appreciate you. I feel like you deserve a prize because it was probably rather long. Hopefully not. Hopefully editing Julie has narrowed it down, but we'll see. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.